what's up guys, this is Nikki, and like I said before, I usually post Call of Duty Battlefield content on my channel, but we're mixing it up again with some more Pokemon. Don't worry, if you're here for Call of Duty, we'll be putting that up later. But here's some more Pokemon gameplay. If you haven't seen the first battle where I introduced my team, you can go ahead and click the annotation on the top left of the screen now to go back to the previous video where I introduced my team. But to re-summarize what this is my Sun team. I'm changing it every now and then, and even the team you see here isn't my final team. I'm still trying to make it better. Anyway, if you guys want me to switch up teams, let me know, although it's going to take me time to remake a whole new team. Or if you're fine watching this team grow and me change it, then that's cool too. The battle you're going to see right now is battle number 2, and I could show you a battle where I just completely sweep this guy with my Ninetales, 6-0, but I decided that wasn't really fun to watch. It wasn't really much to explain there, so I decided to put this battle up instead. I'm not going to spoil the ending. I'm not going to have an easy time, though, I'll tell you that. And you're just going to have to watch and see what happens. So I hope you enjoy. This is a battle where not everything went right for me, but stuff still happens. Alright, so battles usually go a little better for me than this. It pretty much can't get any worse than this. And I should have seen that a Ferrothorn wouldn't have taken a fire attack. He obviously would have switched, and he switches into a Chandelure, which I definitely didn't see coming. And I activate the Flash Flyer, which is one of the worst possible things I could have done in this battle. So I'm going to switch out into Fortress, knowing that Sturdy can take a fire attack and try to use Payback to get rid of it, but Fortress isn't the strongest attacker ever, so I can't take out Chandelure in one hit. I'm going to switch into Swampert, knowing that it'll be able to take a Fire Blast. I didn't think it'd do 75% damage though, and they're going to take my Swampert out. So one of two things is going to happen. Either my opponent's going to run out of PP with that Fire Blast, or I'm going to find a Pokemon that can finally tank a Fire Blast. Cresselia can't do it either, although Cresselia is a pretty bulky special defense Pokemon. I'm switch into Ninetales because Ninetales has some type advantage here. At least it's resistant to Fire Blast, and that's not going to do much. My Ninetales only knows Overheat and Energy Ball, and I can't do anything with those attacks against the Chandelure, so that's not going to work out very well. Fortress comes back in, and Fortress can't do much either. My last two Pokemon are Venusaur and Volcarona. Volcarona is my special sweeper, which my team pretty much almost fully revolves around in terms of setting it up. That's why I have Ninetales going first with the Sunny Days, so my Volcarona can get a stab bonus and some flamethrower damage. I was actually right about that Chandelure running out of PP with Fire Blast, so they switch out to Vaporeon. Gonna switch into Venusaur because that Vaporeon is not very nice to fire Pokemon, although the sun is out. And my Venusaur gets burned, not too much of a problem. Gonna go into a Solar Beam, but my opponent's gonna protect. Now that my opponent knows that I have a Solar Beam, Vaporeon probably can't take that, so they're gonna switch out. Kind of expected that, so I used Sludge Bomb instead. Didn't expect Ferrothorn to come back out, and with Sludge Bomb and Solar Beam being my only offensive moves on my Venusaur, I'm going to have to switch back into Volcarona. And Ferrothorn's going to go ahead and throw down some Stealth Rock. Luckily I switched into Volcarona when I did, because if I did it later, Volcarona would lose half of its health to Stealth Rock because of its type disadvantage. So, I'm going to go into a dance here, and I know Vaporeon can't take me out, because I stopped to think for 2 seconds. I might have known this earlier if I stopped to think. Sunny Day reduces the effects of water attacks, so with a few dances going off and Scald being a special attack, my special defense is pretty high and I'm not going to get much damage from it, so I'm going to keep dancing until my opponent figures out something else to do, and my opponent eventually switched the Vaporeon out to a Scrafty, but it's kind of too late. I got my stats boosted and my Volcarona is ready to beat some people up. So I'm going to go for a Flamethrower here. With the Sun bonus and the Stab bonus, I'm going to be able to take that thing out pretty easily. I'm going to get a Chandelure back out here, which has been annoying me all game so far. I'm finally going to get rid of that thing. Pretty sure I would have got rid of it without the critical hit also. So, opponent's going to switch back into Vaporeon, but my Bug Buzz is still going to rip through his team. And I went from 2 to 6 to 2 to 3. And Ferrothorn comes back out. Gonna do the Flamethrower, but it's gonna protect just to see what I do, I guess. I mean, I didn't have a status effect on, so protecting really didn't do much for him. Gonna go into a Flamethrower, and that is absolutely gonna wreck Ferrothorn. My opponent's gonna go into Gliscor, and I bet you they didn't see the Hidden Power Ice coming in. Hidden Power Ice I put there specifically for Gliscor and Dragon Pokemon. And Rotom W is going to come out. Gonna do the Bug Buzz, and that's it. I came back for the Volcarona, and awesome battle. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later.